Coming up on 2K TV, we're bringing back the 2K TV challenge. Will you take it on? Plus, you may be missing out on the neighborhood's best features. We'll give you a tour and the inside scoop. Then, my team updates, and it's your top plays.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning.
Every year, we like to test your skills with the nearly impossible 2K TV challenge.
Very few have won, many have lost. I love seeing the tears of sadness roll down the faces of so many competitors, NBA players, 2K League Pro players, and yes, even myself. But we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, we should talk about your loss a little bit more. But let's talk about the first ever to win it, and that was Miles Brown. He got 1 million VC.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
It's always fun to look around and see fans singing our Stars Spangled Banner. Getting in the spirit. Should be a good one tonight. Don't go away. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And our broadcast team tonight. Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer David Aldridge along the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in a game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. And Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men in the league.
All right, thank you, David. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Jimmy Butler, Jay Crowder out there with Adebayo. Then there's Dragic, and it's Robinson in at the 2 spot. And for Los Angeles, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis, and it's Bradley in at the point. Down low, here's Adebayo.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire. Higher floor. Terrific look.
Outside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
You know, Steve, one thing you admire about LeBron, how he shapes a possession for his team. He'll create situations where he gets a mismatch or helps his teammate find one.
You know, Kevin, LeBron will use his high screens to just kind of shuffle defenders, make them think. Once he sees an opportunity, he'll pounce all over it. You can see him do this the most at the end of close games.
Here's Dragic following the basket by Anthony Davis. Back to Dragic, shoots over Bradley. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Bradley. Here's LeBron. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is where LeBron wants to go. Almost unstoppable once he gets the ball in the painted area.
Outside Butler. Pass to Robinson. Dragic with it. Floats it up for Butler. That shot off the mark, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. In the corner, Bradley with it over Butler, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Beautiful execution, the rhythm, the timing, and Avery's a good finisher off the catch.
Outside, Robinson. Back to Dragic, and they get it, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Dragic has got 5 now.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Lakers have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Pass to Bradley. Lakers passing it around. McGee finds James. Trying to get open is Davis. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Outside, Robinson. Outside, Butler. To the middle. And Adebayo throws it down.
A dangerous pick and roll partner. Adebayo's a high-level athlete with great size.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the contest.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
And to think LeBron in high school was recruited by some D1 colleges to play wide receiver, boy, what a downfield target he would have been.
Dragic with a wide open look. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we spoke with Jimmy Butler not too long ago about his team.
These guys work so hard, and they're young, and they're professional with it, that you're planting that seed early. So they can only get better, and they're learning, and they're gaining confidence because they're playing so well. So with me being here with these guys, we're special.
Well, Greg, it sounds like Butler has found happiness.
You know, people don't talk enough about fit. It's important to be in an organization and a system that maximizes your abilities. Butler is playing some of the best ball in his life and making everyone around him better.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Jones is out there with Iguodala. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Dragic. And it's Hero into the shooting guard position. Olynyk the pass to Iguodala. And the 3-ball is good. Iguodala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers leading by 3. Rondo dishes to Morris. Kuzma finds Howard. Rebound by Olynyk.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And some controversy last season. Andre Iguodala traded to the Grizzlies. We know he didn't report, Greg, just stayed in the Bay Area until a trade could be worked out to Miami.
I'd call that a power move, Kevin, no doubt. Iguodala, a respected vet, wanted to play for a contender, and he got an extra year and $15 million in the deal.
So it's Miami now. After the basket by the Lakers, Dragic gets the bucket.
Iggy just keeping his head up on his swivel all the time.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, DA. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Morris. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Rajon Rondo. And a new group getting ready for Miami. Adebayo is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Jay Crowder comes in for Jones. Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Duncan Robinson in for Goran Dragic. First one falls for him. Steve, one thing I always think of when I watch LeBron, how much fun it must be to be a teammate of his.
You know, Kevin, I wish I could have played with a guy like LeBron James. You get so many open looks and easy finishes with him on the court. One of the easiest superstars to play with, bar none.
Now here's Crowder. James outside. And the dunk by James.
With the elite handle, LeBron has defenders at his mercy.
There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Outside Crowder. Passes it to Hero.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And shot on the way. James misses.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The intensity of the game and by Jimmy Butler is the reason why he got that contact.
The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
You look at the success of Jimmy Butler, the NBA's most improved player in 2015, and continuing to refine his game.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's the Lakers on the break. And that one's good, Caruso.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
It's stolen by Davis. It'll count. It doesn't go for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And LeBron, now late in his career, still playing at a very high level, obviously. Kenny, when's the last time you saw a star LeBron's age be this good?
Oof, man, I don't know. Dirk aged well, but he wasn't dominant. Jordan, obviously, he aged well, and he was actually dominant at times. Not like this. LeBron is just different. He's a different athlete.
I'm so jealous right now. Usually physical beasts such as us,
We slow down, but not the king, not LeBron. I think he needs to rest more often, but when he dials it up, I think he's 25 again.
Did you age well, Shaq?
No, not at all. Ernie, you look beautiful.
You're aging well, Ernie. Ernie aging.
Wow.
Ernie aging. Oh, my God.
Wait.
Benjamin Button.
I think I had too much.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent, but 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Bradley. And it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He's got the height advantage in that matchup, and he's going to look to exploit it. Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Robinson. Green with the block.
Good shot blocker for his size. Danny showing great timing right there.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Heat. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. To the inside. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
Some changes for the Lakers. Markieff Morris comes in for Davis. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Avery Bradley. Then for the Heat, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Jay Crowder. And it's Derek Jones in for Butler. You know, Smitty, the change for McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know, when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Heat trail by 12. Nuggets looking it over. Olynyk finds Iguodala. Back to Olynyk from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Olynyk's got 5.
For a big man, Olynyk shoots it well, especially from downtown.
Olynyk with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. On up the court. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for LeBron. There's 39 seconds left in the third. The pass to Hero. Back to Dragic. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Iguodala. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've held a 12-point lead early. Here's Rondo. No good from outside. Dragic against Rondo. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got 5 assists in the game. He got it up. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Heat trail by 7. On the floor for Miami starting the fourth. We've got Hero. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jay Crowder. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2-guard spot.
The athleticism plus the mobility. Tyler Hero is someone who drives well inside.
Good on the shot.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Butler against Green. It's stolen by Green. And Green slams it in.
This is something Danny has been working on, putting the ball on the floor and taking it strong.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 9-point game. And Davis sends it back. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. LeBron comes in for Alex Caruso. The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Butler. Basket counts.
Wow, the strength of Jimmy Butler fends off defenders well when he goes up to score.
Pass to LeBron from downtown. And that one is off. The Heat go the other way with it. And it's McGee atop the key. A baseline J. A second chance effort. And a missed layup. Lakers leading by 7. That one good for 2. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Beating everyone to the board, using his length, his skill set, the big fella AD, getting it done.
Butler dishes to Crowder. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. It's stolen by Adebayo. Robinson passes to Butler. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And here's James outside. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Lakers.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
LeBron, that's a 2-pointer and another basket for the Lakers.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Timeout called the Heat. They trail by 13. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Now, here's none. Tight defense on him. And the basket is good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Here's Davis. And that one goes long. And it's Hill penetrating. And Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all three levels.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they'll keep possession. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony.
It's too bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I?